And what is going on, everybody? Welcome to a very new thing. Jordan, we're doing something different.
Yo, yeah, this is a new series. It's Thursday, a little
Very new thing.
impromptu live stream session. Scott, what do we have going on today?
So we've been working on something for a while, right? We've been working on a the name implies. If you know why you're here, you clicked on an email, you saw something, you probably know what we're talking about a little bit because we've been hinting at it for a long time, right? But we're super excited. Today we are revealing something that is brand new. It is basically a amalgamation, a conglomeration, a
Big
I
words.
wish I had
Big
another word
words.
for it. I wish I had one more Shun word. But of everything that we know that comprises boosting conversions, making more money, raising average order value, getting more profits, selling more subscriptions, keeping more money, keeping more subscriptions, all of that stuff. Basically, everything that we have ever done ourselves about growing a creator business, everything we've ever seen our customers do from around Samcart, the 40,000 some odd customers of Samcart, everything we've ever done from studying Samcart's database of information, right? The biggest single conversion base or conversion database information of just data that we can just mine through for nuggets and gold about how to do this kind of stuff. We have put into a book. And today, that book is here. It is ready. And we are giving you guys a free preview and a potential free copy of this brand new book. We are calling it the Profit Playbook. Jordan, we can go ahead,
Boom.
we can bring it up on screen. Here it is right here. It doesn't actually have my face on the cover, but the Profit Playbook is 53 simple marketing strategies to double your sales. That is what this book is all about. And so, what we're going to do, right, is you guys actually, there's a QR code above my head. If you guys want a free, and I mean it, a 100% free copy of this book, and it is quite literally a book, okay? You guys can scan the QR code up above and go check that out. Jordan, we have the audiobook is currently being recorded, and I
It's in
believe
progress.
that's probably going to be probably a solid 2.5 hours, 3 hours.
I think so. Yeah, and we're gonna make it a little bit more of an audiobook experience, a little bit of a
I like that. Gotta like
podcast
it.
hybrid mixture. So yeah, we'll make it super interesting.
Exactly. Yeah. So listen, what are we doing here? Okay. Why we awesome. Cool. You got a book. That's great. What are we doing here?
hmm
Well, today we're kicking off a live stream series that we're going to be doing once a week, right? For the foreseeable future, probably at least the next year, essentially, where we are going to dive into the Profit Playbook and we're going to just talk and go in depth about one of these 53 strategies, right? So again, this book has 53 strategies in it that I kid you not, any single individual strategy in here is something that has made someone thousands of dollars, right? A lot of these things have made millions of dollars in their conglomerate, like over the course of what, everybody on Samcart using order bumps, everybody on Samcart using, our subscription payoff feature. It's like there's all kinds of stuff in here. But listen, whether you use Samcart or not, this book right here is your playbook for a digital seller. If you sell courses, if you sell services, if you sell digital downloads, if you sell templates, if you sell case studies or ebooks or anything online, right? This is your playbook to go and use this and make a ton more money, right? I hope every single person reads this book. I hope they go in here and they go, holy crap, that's smart. And you write down a good idea, you go execute on it, and you let us know what happens, right? Because truly, 53 items in here, all of them. I mean, Jordan, you've been through this. You've been through this with me. We
Yeah.
tried very, very, very hard to make sure that we cut out a bunch of fluff and nonsense and stuff that, like is table stakes type stuff. Like, oh, I should make a course and sell it. Like, that's not what you're going to find in here. This is for
This is
someone
yeah.
who is, yeah, if you're here and you're trying to take a hobby level business and turn it into a full-time income, right? The Profit Playbook might be the last thing you need to make that happen. If you're someone who is, I'm making 100 grand a year and I want to make 1 million a year, right? There are things in this Profit Playbook that are going to get you there, right? That's what this is really all about.
Yeah, a lot of business books, they kinda take one little idea, and, it's basically like a long blog post, and they just kinda talk about it over 200 pages, and you're like, "Why did I even read this?" If you go through this playbook, this is 53 strategies you can choose. You can start with just strategy number 1, you can flip through strategy number 17, number 29. All of these can be added to your business in any combination that you want. So it's super actionable. It doesn't have to be like you don't have to read it from cover to cover. You just go in and find a strategy that works for you or that seems interesting for your business and put it into action.
And that's really what we're going to do. So listen, you guys can scan the QR code above our heads. I cannot promise that this link is above our heads is going to stay where it is right now for the first stream, and we wanted to get this out there, we're giving away the Profit Playbook. You guys can get it completely for free, okay?
Yeah, yeah,
100%
Scott,
free.
go to the website, show folks how to
Let's
navigate
check
things,
it out. Okay, hold on. I'm literally gonna need to,
and let me share the link down
I
below,
was gonna say I'm gonna need
or
to,
share
I
it in the
can't, if I
chat.
scan it on my phone, it's not gonna be on my computer. So I was gonna
If
say,
you're
well,
if you're watching this YouTube video, the link is in the description right below. It's
mhm,
samcart.me/profit playbook.
that's the one.
Uh, but Scott, yeah, show
Here
us
we
what it's gonna look like,
go.
or how do we get the download?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. So you guys can hold on one second. Jordan, get ready to bring my screen up.
And now,
Oh, it's .me. That's right. I did .com because I was just reflexively did .com. Uh Almost there, people. Almost there. We'll show you the page, I promise. Here we go. Okay, awesome. Jordan, bring it up.
boom.
This is us right here, guys. You guys can go to this page on your phone. You can fill this out. All we're asking is we're going to send you a copy in your email address, right? So let us know what your email is. You guys get what's going on here, right? You guys get a chance. Those guys who get a chance to chat about, somebody on our team about Samcart. Let us know, what are your sales like? What niche are you in? That kind of stuff or whatever. And yeah, certainly listen, we know full well, okay, that giving this thing away for free in exchange for some content information is a no-brainer. You guys get what's going on. I highly recommend using an email that you actually care about because we're going to send the link to actually go get downloaded, right? And yeah, listen, this is it's very simple. Like the premise of this book is very, very simple. You guys can even come in here, and I'll zoom in a touch here, right? You guys can even come in here and get a free sample of the first chapter of the audiobook, right? We got a very professional
Strategy
sounding
number
gentleman.
one, shorter checkout, faster purchase. We start off with a really simple
Yes,
tool.
we got
Oh,
the
man,
the
I love that guy's
Hollywood
voice.
the Hollywood version of Scott. We
The
hired
Hollywood
him.
version of Scott is
He
right.
read the
That's
book.
exactly
Sounds
right.
amazing.
That's exactly right. So, yeah, you guys can come. I'll give you the entire Profit Playbook. I think in terms of its digital version, I believe has 93 pages. It's about a 90-minute read, right? About a 90 to 95-minute read. So it is awfully short. It's great for your next plane ride. It's great for, hey, take some time this afternoon, you know what I mean? Book some time off your calendar because I'm telling you
Mm.
right now, right? uh, when I say 53 strategies in this book that can help you guys make more money, I mean the kinds of things in here, 53 strategies, and any single individual one, right, could be the difference between a hobby level business and a full time income, right? If you're on the next thing, unlocking one of these 53 could be the thing that takes you to your next level, right? That takes you to your next goal. And that's really what we're all about, right? And of course, listen, if I can educate you about a bunch of awesome stuff and you guys know using Samcart makes it that much easier, great. You know what I mean? It's easy to see what we're doing here. You know what I mean? You guys get it. But I hope you guys take a chance, download the Profit Playbook. It is incredible. It is the outcome of years of studying, years of note taking, years of data, right, and a few months worth of writing and editing and all that good stuff too. So definitely check it out, the Profit Playbook. But Jordan, today on this live stream, we're not just going to
Yes.
talk about the launch of the Profit Playbook. We're going to dive in, right? So we're going to actually open up the book essentially, and we're going to talk about the very first strategy in the book. The very first strategy in the book is shorter checkout, faster purchasing, right? And so again, we start we start at sort of ground zero. This is one of these things I have been shouting about for years, okay? About the idea that make it easy for your customers to buy and more people will buy, right? But honestly, even I didn't know how right I was, okay? Shorter checkout, faster purchase. Let's dive in and take a look at some of the data right behind what this actually is. But Jordan, we've all seen it. We know what this is, right?
Yes.
Explain, what are we looking at here? What is this, graphically meant to represent?
Yeah, this is the baseline typical checkout. This is what we all expect when we go to buy something online. We go buy a shirt, we go buy an ebook, and it's homework basically. You have to go through your name, address, shipping address. Oh, make sure I had the right billing address. Oh, hang on, I've just moved. Okay, update my credit card, and then yes, send me a newsletter. Make sure I hit that, and
Dude,
okay, I'm in the.
I moved
It,
3 months ago, right? We moved to Mackenzie and I moved to Austin, Texas 3 months ago, and I have is the wor every time I see a billing address now buying something online, my heart starts beating faster
yes,
because I still don't know if my credit card is my old billing address in Maryland or if it's my new one in Texas, and it kills me because there's nothing worse than typing that all out, like, on a phone and getting the address wrong and gotta having to start over is, like, the worst experience on the planet, right? So, yeah,
yeah.
this is
So
it, right? We go to buy things unless you're buying something on Amazon, you're buying something from, like, the the Apple store or something like, you know what I mean? Like that kind of thing. We expect this. This is what we find. And so
Mhm.
we even have, we've got some examples like basically, yeah, what would happen if you could eliminate 90% of that? What would actually happen to your conversions? What would happen to your
Yes.
sales, right? And this is again, we're going to give you guys an actual data point. This is not just guessing. This is not just like, wouldn't it be nice? And we ran some small split tests. We looked at Samcart's database, and we know what would happen exactly numerically. What would happen if you eliminated 90% of this process, right? Jordan, slide,
Fine. So, yeah, this
right?
is what it could look like. This is the dream right here.
Yeah, it can and should be this easy, right? And honestly, if you wanted to go even simpler, you can take away first name and last name too, right? If you really, really, really wanted to get down to it, right? Credit card number or even just PayPal. I mean, honestly, we're working on stuff here at Samcart. Here's my favorite part is we're working on stuff here at Samcart that's going to get rid of all these things. Okay. Stay tuned for that. Okay. Next couple months. But the
Mhm.
idea here is what would happen if I could just take this down, right? What if I could cut this down to as few keystrokes, as few clicks as humanly possible, right? What would happen to the number, right? And Jordan, make me a little big here, this one, because this is a fun one,
Here we go.
okay? The number here, okay? 35.1% higher conversions. 35.1% higher conversions on pages that do not ask for billing address or shipping address, right? 35.1. Take that number to heart, okay? That's an extra couple customers a day. All right, that means that optimizing and just shortening your checkout process, saying, "Hey kid, here's less homework to buy my course, to sign up for my service, to get this strategy call, to get this whatever it is that you're selling." 35% higher sales.
That's huge. And folks, if math is not your strong suit like me, the idea is if you had 1,000 customers that were already buying, imagine if you had 1,350 customers buying. And that's the increase of when I say like 35% boost in sales. It's just like
Yeah.
to have a 30% more customers, 30% more people saying yes to your product that I want this, as opposed to if they were going through and they had to face this wall of this is what you see on Squarespace. This is what you see on Shopify. It's like this, you have to, and some of these things, it's limited. You can't remove any of this stuff. You can't change any of this stuff or customize it. It's like if you're selling an online course, if you're selling an ebook like we are now, imagine if for this ebook we were asking for your address or your shipping address, and it's like this is a downloadable PDF. We don't. Why do I need to know where you live? I don't need to know what country you're from. It's just my name, email. That's it.
35.1%. Jordan, go back one more slide. Go back to the 35. And then, yeah, let's just bring this one up too. Here's some examples of what other digital sellers are doing, right? And again, I'm not picking on anybody, but this is rough, okay? Look at this one. It's email address, name, password, confirm password. Nightmare. Confirm password before accepting an order, right? Massively, massively a problem. This is a Kajabi checkout page. And then look what's down here. More. The moment I click next, what's going to happen, right? More
Mm,
contact information, then my payment information. Look at all these steps that you have to fill out, right? And not to mention that on places like this and like, again, I'm happy to pick on them is Thinkific, Teachable. You mentioned Shopify, WooCommerce, places that make you sign in, right? What happens if you
yes.
don't sign
Oh
in
yeah.
and it's forgot password? We've done this on Tuesday takeovers before, Jordan, right? It's forgot password, back to your email, choose a password, go back to the sales page. It's unbelievable how many clicks and everything get in people's way. Right, here's another great example. This one right here is a teachable checkout, right? And it's your email address. Great. It looks kind of short until you're like, oh crap. Then it's payment information. Then it's billing information, right? Then it's delivery information. Why are you collecting delivery information on something that's digital? What are you sending to somebody, right?
I
Most
don't know.
people watching this stream and most people who are selling on these kind of platforms aren't selling, they're not shipping anything. What are we doing? Shipping things, right? And then, by example, by comparison, right? Look what these can look like. Here's one that we did on a Tuesday takeover for Mr. Short Game, right? Where it's basically first name, last name, email, right? Card, and we're out, right? Not to mention other features like this that I don't want to ruin other future episodes of the Profit Playbook, right? But really quick check boxes where someone can add something else to their order and you're out of here, right? To show you another one, right? Here's a page that we made for our buddies over at Ship 30 for another Tuesday takeover that we did, right? Totally different experience. Here's a sales page. Someone's going to come down, right? Whole thing. And then Sam Cart's right down here at the bottom. making as short as humanly possible to check out, right? First name, last name. This is an email confirmation. Maybe add phone number, right? But there is no billing address. There is no shipping address. There is none of this kind of stuff, right? And again, look forward to a future in a not too distant future where even collecting credit card information is out the door and you don't have to do it, right? This number is going to keep going up, okay, as you keep innovating. And so, really quick, I wanted to dive in and show everyone, right? Because I'm sure there's some Samcart customers on the call, right? How do you do this, right? So, go into your account, right? Open up any individual product and you're going to launch the builder. Okay. So go in and launch. I'm just going to hit the design tab. It's going to launch the builder for this very simple experience that we have right here. And so right here we have, right? First name, last name, email, phone. Chose to do phone on this one, right? And credit card. Well, what if I wanted to make it even shorter, right? What if I said, I don't even need phone number. Let's get rid of it, right? I come to settings, right? You click on checkout form. I'm going to uncheck phone number. And just like that, it's even shorter as humanly possible, right? Now we're down. If I wanted to add something back in, maybe I wanted to add quantity, right? Maybe I wanted to collect, email confirmation is something that, again, I don't want to ruin future chapters of the Profit Playbook. We'll get there, right? If you want to add these things, it's as simple as some checkboxes, right? But our encouragement to all of you guys watching is to go to where you're asking your customers to buy from you right this second, okay? Go and see how many different keystrokes, how many fields, how many of these things are you asking your customers, right, to put in, okay? And what are you going to get rid of? In fact, those of you guys that are with us right now live this morning watching us, okay? What are you going to eliminate? How are you going to make it shorter and sweeter and easier to buy from you, okay? If you're collecting something you know you're going to eliminate, drop it in the comments down below. I'd love to hear, hey, I'm going right now to get rid of billing address. I'm going right now to do this. And again, if you need a tool that makes it this easy to make that happen, a lot of tools like we showed before force you to have these long checkout processes, right? Come to Samcart. Come get a free trial. Come check us out, right? Because like we're saying, what would it be worth to you guys to have 35% more buyers next month, right? What would it be worth it to you to have, let's just say that equates to 10 extra customers. What is that worth to you, right? I guarantee you that probably pays for a Samcart by itself, right? And then some, right? And then we tack in, again, this is one of 53. Then we have 52 other things that we're going to talk to you guys about in the Profit Playbook to maximize more conversion boosts, more average order value, more lifetime value, right? I am so excited for you guys to dive in and get your hands on the Profit Playbook. Again, QR codes are, somewhere around on the page you guys have right here. Come get the Profit Playbook. Go to samcart.me/Profit Playbook. It is free. We are giving it away, at least right now on this call. Again, can't guarantee. This might be something we turn into a book that's sold and have a physical copy, and we'll see, right? Right now, celebrate with us. Profit Playbook is here. Go get it. You can download it for free at the link on the screen right now.
Perfect. Scott, that is the end of chapter 1, strategy 1. What is going to happen next week, or how is this going to start working?
This is right. Yeah. So guys, if you guys want to attend these lives or even just be reminded about the Profit Playbook lives, we're going to do this again next week. So we're going to dive into what I believe is strategy 7. I think it's 7.
7 or 2,
then,
or we can go chronologically, whatever you want to do.
I was going to say, I think we'd handpicked a few that we wanted to kind of start with. And I think next week's is 7.
Yes.
Where we're basically going to dive into something that, okay, cool. Today is all about 35. Put that number in your brain. 35.1% more sales just by making it easier for people to buy, right? Awesome freaking number. Love that so hard. And then, yeah, I mean, listen, next week is going to be about, okay, how can I get those customers to spend more, right? What can I do to make sure that I'm getting more customers? And now what if all my customers were spending double, right? What would happen then, right? How easy would it be for Samcart to pay for itself 100 times over, right? Over the course of the year to make something like that happen, right? So anyway, we're going to dive into that. But again, guys, go grab the Profit Playbook. Join us. Jordan's probably going to drop a link down below at some point here where you guys can sort of like register to get reminded about, our next live that's coming out with the Profit Playbook. But we'll be back next Thursday. We'll be here to talk about the next strategy. The Profit Playbook has 53. Today, we talked about shorter, faster, optimized checkout. Go implement, go make that happen. 35.1% higher conversion. And we'll be back with more inside the Profit Playbook next week.
That's our show. Thanks.
Love it. Thanks, guys. We'll see you.